What is up? Can everyone hear okay? Here we go. It's the big Christmas Day live stream. It's actually the night of the 25th, but you can't call it Christmas. What do you call it? What do I call this? It's misleading. I call it Christmas Day. People think it's during the day. If I say Christmas night, it would seem like Christmas Eve. There's nothing to call it. So I called it Christmas Day live stream. That's all I can do. Also, I get a second use out of my hat. I think maybe subconsciously I only did this live stream because I wanted to wear my hat again, and there was no good reason to wear it unless I used it for a Christmas live stream. So I'm wearing my hat again. Hello, everyone. Hello to our moderators. Hey, we got Joanna, Rusty G, Upstate Jad, Linda Bell, Garth Russell, Idaho Star. Very nice, very nice. And everybody else. Joshua Marks, Jan Porter, Concerned Citizen, Julie Grays, everybody else. Thanks, guys. Hey, we're live streaming. Everybody's saying, TJ Tampa, everybody's posting, it's giving, this live stream, it gives me an excuse to wear my hat again. It gives you an excuse to use more Christmas emojis. You better use them while you can. You don't have much more time to use Christmas emojis. Christmojis. How's the audio level right now? I can't tell. How's the audio level? I could turn it up. How's it working out for you? People hearing sound? Is the sound level okay? Let's see what folks say about that. I'm gonna check it myself. How's it? Seems all right, right? No? Yes? Maybe? Good audio? Okay. I'm not talking that loud. So hopefully it seems like it's coming through fine. No, Jace says, dear God, no more stir fry. No, I did make stir fry today. Let me show you the stir fry I made today. Today I switched it up. Today I brought a new wrinkle to stir fry today. Hang on, let me show you. I need to mail it to myself. Here's the picture. Let me mail the picture to myself so I can show you. Should have done this before the stream, but I didn't. Okay, I'm mailing this to myself so I can show you the picture. So for the third straight day, I had stir fry. 2 days ago, I cooked it on the air. You can watch that stream here. Okay, now I got to put that in this. I got to write that time code down. 3:25. I really violate. YouTube says you're only supposed to put in YouTube cards at the end of the video, because otherwise people are leaving your video early on and watching something else. They say only put YouTube cards in the last 20% of the video, but I don't do that. I always talk about another video at the beginning and then stick my finger up and say, watch this. So I send people away from my video. It's not best practices. But anyways, that was stir fry. Okay, we'll put that in after. But so 2 days ago I did that stream about doing stir fry, about learning how to do stir fry and doing stir frying for the first time. Let me show you on the air. For the zero of you who are not familiar with the channel, here is 2 days ago, I tried to cook stir fry. So if you remember from 2 days ago on that live stream, no. If you remember in that live stream, I ended up cooking, let's see if I show it on the air here. Where is it there? There it is. I'm eating it. See, I'm eating. That's my chicken, pea pods, and broccoli. There, I'm drinking. I'm drinking water. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so that's what I made 2 days ago. And if you remember, I only cooked about half the chicken. And I certainly didn't use all the broccoli and pea pods. And then yesterday, I had some steak that I bought. So I did that, but I used the steak. So I had steak, steak, snow peas, and broccoli. And today, well, I measured it out well, and I left enough ingredients so I can make one meal on Christmas Day, because nothing's open on Christmas Day. A lot of stuff is closed. And so today I made that, and here's what I made today. Are you ready? Ooh, can you see that? How can I make this smaller? I'll use a snipping tool. Now, here's a little quiz, guys. Let's see if you're paying attention. What's different? What is different about this and what I made 2 days ago? What is different about this and it's a Christmas trivia quiz. What's different between this, what I made today, and 2 days ago? No, see Michelle Sparks. I don't see any shrimp there. So the difference the difference will be something you can see in the photo, given that the photo is what I ate. So it's not shrimp because there's no shrimp in the photo. Yes, exactly. Oh, you got it right. Oh, hi, Bacon, Donna, D, Robin, Cherry. Everybody got it right. I used peanuts at the last step when I threw the chicken. I cooked the chicken, took the chicken out, cooked the veggies, then put the chicken and sauce back in. And the last step, when I put the chicken and sauce back in, I put the peanuts in. Just adding them for a minute. Oh my gosh, such a difference. So delightful. Also, it makes me feel like an idiot because my whole life when I go to like a Chinese food restaurant, I really want them to put in peanuts. And I thought so there's so few dishes with peanuts. It's such a luxury to have peanuts in my dish, and they never put enough in. And now I realize I could just make this and throw them in whenever I want. I mean, I already had peanuts. I didn't have to go get them. I have them here. So I just took a handful of peanuts and threw them in the pot. Threw them in the pan. And it worked. It's delightful. Oh, Chandra says cashews. Oh my gosh. Shit. Chandra. That's a great idea. I have cashews here. I could put cashews in. I could put cashews and peanuts in at the same time. Oh, there you go. So wow. So I got 3 meals out of that. It's good. Now I will say this though. I will say this about the stir fry. I'm used to eating restaurant food, so restaurant food is a little heavier. After I eat this, after I've eaten the stir fry, I sometimes feel a little hungry. But I don't feel it's not like the rest of the day I'm dying. I think my body is used to a certain level of restaurant-y stuff, whatever they put in their food. And because this just has broccoli, pea pods from the bag, chicken that I've cut myself, a little bit of Kikkoman stir fry sauce. And that's it, right? And some peanuts. And so I think that my body is not used to eating stuff without restaurant-y stuff in it. So I'm hoping, because again, I feel full, but I feel a little hungry. It's kind of weird. It's kind of I feel like I've eaten something, but I'm missing something. But I think what I might be missing is the restaurant-y stuff. So I'm going to see if my body adjusts. You know what? Now let me say this. For everybody suggesting rice, Donna D says rice. I actually have rice. I cooked some brown rice. It's ready to go in my aroma ice maker. My aroma rice maker. I have cooked rice. Let me show you. This is the rice maker. No, that's not it. That's the Santa hat. Where's the aroma rice maker? Let me get the aroma rice maker on the screen for you right now. Here it is. I actually put the link to the rice maker and the Santa hat in the description below. Here's the rice maker I have. See, I bought this 6 years ago. I've gotten some good use out of this rice maker. So I have this rice maker, and you put the rice in, you put some water in, you press the button, and you go away. The problem is with brown rice, it takes at least 45, 50 minutes to make it. So what happened is, I made my stir fry, and then I was going to do the live stream, and then the rice wasn't done yet. And then right as I was prepping the live stream, the rice got finished, but I didn't want to eat the rice because I'd just eaten. So the rice is sitting there, but it's supposedly on warm. It's on the stay warm setting. When the rice is done, it keeps it on the stay warm setting. So I think the rice should be still warm. Hopefully it'll still be moist. I haven't opened up the top yet, so hopefully it should be pretty moist in there. Shouldn't have dried up. And maybe after the stream, if the stream goes okay, I'll treat myself to a little brown rice. So I did make rice. The problem is it's just the timing of the whole thing. You have to I never know when I'm going to eat. I don't know an hour and a half in advance. So I put this on the same time I was doing the stir fry, and I'll have some of it later. So I did make some brown rice. No, the rice is not from yesterday. So anyways. So you can find, if you want, you can find the link to the rice maker and the hat. Oh, I should show you my review of the Santa hat that I posted. I should show you that. Let me show you my review of the Santa hat. I bought the Santa hat at the last minute for like $11. I think it's now $10. Where is it? Let's go. Let me show you my review. Here it is. All right, so this is the Santa hat, B-Land unisex adult Santa hat. $9.99. Now I think when I bought it, it was $10.99. Yeah, $10.99. They discounted it 10%. They discounted 10% for after Christmas. But I wrote a review of it. I gave it 4 stars. Let's see if I can find my review. Did they post my review yet? Write a customer review. Did they not post my review yet? Here's my review. Ready? Here's my review. Good quality Santa hat, just not for huge heads. 4 stars. This is what I wrote. I leave reviews because I'm a good person. Because if you benefit from other people's reviews and you don't leave them yourself, you're freeloading. And the system will break down if everybody was like you. So if you benefit from other people's reviews, you should leave some reviews of your own. So that's what I do. Okay. It says, my review was quite happy with this hat, given the price. Seems well made, soft and plush, doesn't look cheap. White fur section is big, and it's definitely a full-size hat in terms of length. It's a bit of a tight fit for me, and I have a normal-sized adult head. So if you have a big head, it might not fit. My one other issue, this is key, my one other issue is that the way it's constructed, the white part has a tendency to ride up so red is showing below the white on the side of your head. You want the white to go all the way to the bottom rather than having red showing below the white. I had to manipulate the hat a bit to get the red hidden. Again, though, for the price, I'm definitely satisfied with the hat. So that's my review of the B-Land hat that I'm wearing right now that I bought 3 days before Christmas. Hey, I can't complain. TJ Tampa says, nice review, good info. I think I did. That's a useful info. The red thing, see what I'm talking about? See, it's actually, I don't want to mess it up, but see how this is red right here? If you just put on the hat, I'll just put it on. If you just put it on, watch, it won't happen now. But a bunch of times I've put on the hat, maybe because I'm used to wearing it now, but a bunch of times I put on the hat and like that, it'll be like this, like the red will be showing, and I'll have to like pull down the white stuff to keep the red from showing. Now, it's also possible that I've broken in the hat some, so that's not happening, but I don't think most people who buy the hat are going to break it in before they wear it. Maybe after you wear it a few hours, it molds to your head better. I don't know. Who knows? It's great. It's just, if you have a giant head, it won't fit on you. Also, I am an adult, so it does fit on an adult. If in case you were wondering if I was an adult or a child, I'm an adult. So I think that's probably the best way to put it. Anyways, Ebony says the hat gets too hot for me. Okay, so we talked about the hat. We talked about what I ate. I'm going to have some brown rice after this, but I had stir fry. I'm very excited about the stir fry possibilities. Oh my gosh, I think I might have to go here. Now, let me say this. Oh, this is a whole dilemma. I have a whole dilemma I'm going through about stir fry. So I've eaten stir fry 3 days in a row because, as I mentioned, and as a lot of you know, I just started cooking for myself 2 days ago with my first stir fry, Steve's first stir fry. Remember that? Whoa, it's right here. Where is my channel? Where is my channel? There it is. There's my channel. There it is. Stir fry. I learned to cook stir fry 2 days ago. So I've cooked it 3 straight days. I do feel like I'm eating healthier than I used to because I'm eating stir fry and I know what's going into my food. It's basically just chicken, oil, some veggies, fresh veggies, and some like unsalted peanuts. So I think it's fresh. The problem is when I eat at home, I don't like from where I live, I often walk to get lunch. So I'm not walking to get lunch. So I'm wondering if, like, health-wise, am I better off walking to get lunch and eating a shittier lunch? I think actually I feel healthier eating here, and I still work out here. Like there's a gym in the building, and I work out. So, but there is it's this. It's yes, I'm eating better, but no, I'm not taking that walk to lunch. Let me know your thoughts in the chat room. Give me a shout. I want to hear from you. Enough about me so far. We'll talk about me more later. This is our Christmas Day night live stream. Okay, I got to go back and I got to check some of the chats. Sorry, I've been talking and I've been missing some of the chat comments. This is supposed to be interactive. See, it's supposed to be interactive, and then I ignore you. Okay, let's see here. Thomas Darwin. Now, Thomas has the logical thing to say. He says walk to a different destination instead of lunch. The problem is I get very busy during the day. Like, my schedule is so late that the time I'd want to go walking is like 3 a.m. I don't think in my neighborhood that's the good. I mean, it's fine. It's just I don't want to start doing that. But I usually go work out at like after midnight. Excuse me. So, but yeah, it's a little, I prefer to walk during the day. I've just been busy and I've been busy and sleeping late. Let's see here. Upstate Dad says you're healthier because you get to walk around the grocery store to buy the food. D. Buzek says, I think the Santa hat was Steve's gifts to himself. It might be. Hang on 1 second here. I need to check one thing real quick. Okay, hang on. Okay, good. We're good. We're all good. Everything's good. Everything's under control. All right, I'm taking some more comments because I've been ignoring the comments for several minutes. One of our viewers said, Leandro Garcia said, this is content only for Look Nerds. Yeah, this is probably not going to bring in the new viewers, this content tonight. Hey, did people notice I have the green and red lights up? Oh, I didn't put the colored lights link. I forgot to put the colored lights link in the chat. Oh, I got to do that. Hold on. Let me put the colored lights link. Oh, I have an exciting thing to tell you guys. I just realized something else I have to tell you about. That's exciting. If you can keep a secret. I don't know if I trust you to keep a secret, so I don't know if I'm going to tell you. But hold on, let me fix this. Edit. Link to Melpo colored lights. There it is, done. I put it in the chat room, in the discussion, the link to the lights. So I have the colored lights. I set them on green and red. We did a whole stream about the colored lights. You can watch that. The colored light stream. It's right here. Here, I'll put the link into the colored light stream when we unbox colored lights. What's the time code right now of this broadcast? Now I have to put that 19 minutes. Okay, I got to put that YouTube card in. 19 colored lights. So I hope you like our special holiday lighting. Let's see. Berlinda says, I see red and green. Exactly. One of our viewers says it looks green and orange. Geraldine. Why would it look orange? The light is red. I know what you're saying. It's not as dark red as my hat. Let's see. I'm catching up with some of the comments here. Is it fun when you just watch me catching up with the comments? Exactly. Jace S. says, today's broadcast is brought to you by Aroma Rice Maker. Oh, a whole other thing. One of our viewers says, get a wok to do stir fry. So it does look like I'm going to continue to do stir fry. So I can't find who said get a wok, but somebody said get a wok. So I'm going to continue to do stir fry. So there is this question of should I eventually get a wok? It's a whole thing. So I might do if I decide to get a wok, I might do a live stream where we research this together. Does that sound fun? Best woks. Look at this. See, on Amazon they have woks. The thing is, though, like one of our viewers said on an electric stove, I can't use a wok. That's what somebody said. Why is that? Why can't I use a wok on an electric stove? Is that true? Oh, TJ Tampa says wok to get a wok. There you go. Yeah, so like what is this gonna, what good, so look, I'm clearly on the whole stir fry thing. I've done it 3 times in 3 days, but what benefit am I gonna get? William Martyr says a wok is designed for a gas stove. You need an electric wok if you're gonna buy a wok. Get an electric wok? Hold on. C. Michelle Sparks says get an electric wok. Whoa, hold on. New F Dog says electric woks and grits and grills are garbage. Huh? I'm so confused. Oh, I see. No, William is saying because with an electric stove, the heat is coming from the contact, and it's a small bottom, so it won't get hot enough. It's hot. Susanna Hutchison saying you don't need a wok. Here's why I want to get a wok, because I think it would be good to have a wok because when I cook stuff, like I have a small pan. Here, I'm gonna go get my pan and show you my pan that I use. Those of you who watch the stir fry stream have seen this pan. But it's so small, like it's small this way. So like I can't really stir that much. It'd be nice to have something with higher sides. And it's really small on the sides. So I mean it's cooked well, but I'd love to get something that has higher sides. Robin Cherry says he definitely needs a wok. Let's see. I hear Cricket says if the frying pan is working for you, just use that. I mean, some people might say don't mess with what's not broken. Let's see. Grease splatter is an issue. Yes, grease splatter is an issue. I agree. You can buy a flat bottom wok that's on the screen right now. That's what William says. Flat bottom wok. How about this one? So like something like this, it says flat bottom wok, traditional hand hammered wok, 14-inch carbon steel Chinese power wok by Mama Feng. 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 I can't stop saying it. Flat base. Oh, sorry guys. Works with gas, electric, and induction cooking. All of you naysayers. Look. So some people, it's weird. There's a very big disagreement in our chat room about whether I should get a wok and what kind. Oh, thank you, Chandra. Chandra says, I think I just decided me and my fellow AFT TV mods are getting you an air fryer. Oh, if you get me an air fryer, I will do an unboxing of the air fryer. I will. Thank you, Chandra. I appreciate the donation, Chandra. Thank you. No, I will do that. Because I still don't really know what an air fryer is, but I will use it. It came up on the air a couple streams ago. So I will get it. I'm going to, if you send me that product, I will do a live review of it. What's wrong with this? Yeah, it's weird. You guys don't know. I'm not saying you guys don't know, but there's a real disagreement in the chat room about whether I should get a wok and what kind of wok I should get. There's a lot of disagreement going on right now. I guess I'm going to have to do some reading on this. People have a lot of different opinions on this. Get a base if it's not electric. Look up wok. Oh, how about wire cutter? Ooh, very good review site, the wire cutter. Why you may not need a wok. Plenty of experts will tell you stir frying in a frying pan just isn't the same as what you get from a wok. But then again, most people just don't have a stove at home. But then again, most people just don't have a stove at home that can output enough heat to stir fry properly in a wok. Among even high-end ranges you find in the US, the Power Burner puts out at most 25,000. Wow, okay. But you could also do what my mom does, stir fry in batches using a skillet and combine it all at the end. Yes, it's okay to do this in a non-stick pan at medium heat. It's okay to do this at a non-stick pan with medium heat. Well, that's what I've been doing. I think of stir frying without a wok the way I do about making pizza in a pizza oven. If you're really committed to a certain outcome, investing the time, effort, and it's realistic can be worth it. But if you're like me, having a pretty delicious stir fryer pizza on my table is better than no stir fryer pizza at all. Wow. Wow. So this person's saying you may not need a wok. Maybe I did, yes. Maybe I need a large, yes. Kat Buckley says maybe you can buy a larger frying pan with higher sides. I just use a Sunbeam. That's a good idea. Because mine has low sides and it's small. Oh, we got to look up bigger frying pans. Hey, thank you, CB Anderson. CB Anderson, thank you so much. CB Anderson says, good luck in 2020. Great 2019 for AFTV. Hey, thank you, CB. Thanks for the donation. That's very kind of you. All right. So... okay, Kat Buckley says hers is 5 times as long as big as mine. All right, so hold on. Let me get the I'm gonna get my tape ruler out. Hold on. Okay, so the one I have. Ohai says here, buy some chopsticks. And made a donation. Thank you, Ohai. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so the one I have here is, can you see this? This is a 10-inch pan, 10 inches. And the height is about 2 inches high. 10 inches, 2 inches. Okay, so I guess what I need to do is I need to try to find... I bet William Martyr hates me now because I'm not going to get a wok, because William kept saying I should get a wok. I don't know. I trust wire cutter, though. I trust wire cutter. So anyways, I would like to get a pan, but with higher sides. So the question is, I hear Cricket says get a 14-inch pan. You can get to stir-fry skillet with higher sides. J. Marie says 3-inch pan would be good. This one feels too small. And this one today, like I kind of wanted, this was kind of almost overflowing today. And I plan on having even more vegetables in there. So this one is too small. It's just, it gets too packed with the food I'm putting in there. And I'm going to be putting more veggies in. So I do need a bigger one. The one on wire cutter is, let's see. Hold on a second here. The one on wire cut. Somebody said the stream is slower than you talking? Denise said. I'm not seeing any. Denise, do you mean there's a problem with the stream? Because I'm looking at the stream on YouTube right now and it seems fine. The stream is slow. Like literally I'm looking at the stream. I'm watching on YouTube and everything seems like it's like the voice and the picture are synced and everything. Yeah, so it might be you might want to hit refresh. Okay, so somebody said get a 12x4. D Buzek says get a 14-inch pan. Moonshine Fuel says 6 inches sides. Okay. Oh, Denise refreshed. Okay, good. All right, so look, this is the pan. They recommended this on wire cutter. 10-inch professional restaurant fry pan. They like this one the best. Now, Walmart has it, but that's a 10-inch one. What about a 12-inch one? Or a 14-inch one? What are the dimensions? 14-inch. Oh, okay. So this is 3.6. The 14-inch frying pan that they recommend is 3.6 inches on the sides. The 10-inch frying pan, which is like the size I have, is 3.75. Maybe my pan just is small. Oh, but I bet they calculated up here. The height is this. I don't even know if this pan has. I don't even know if the sides of that are any higher than my sides. It would just be a bigger width. New F Dog says mine is 14 by 4 deep stainless steel. I definitely need a bigger pan, but the question is, how about if I do this? If I go to Amazon and I type 14 by 4 pan. 14-inch frying pan. So they have these. What are the heights on these? Looks like the height maybe is standard. Dimensions. Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at these. It looks like the difference, the main difference between the smaller and bigger pans is the width, not the height. I hear Cricket says Google stir fry skillet and you'll see deep pans. All right, we'll try that. I'm not going to subject you to this for too much longer. Stir fry skillet. Okay. Aren't skillets like super heavy? Oh, look, stir fry wok, but I don't think I can use a wok. Remember the whole article we just read about how I need higher heat for a wok? Oh, so look at this. Like, I'm not saying I'll get this one, but there's like this. This is a ceramic deep saute skillet stir fry pan. Is that the kind of thing you guys are talking about? Maybe, yeah. I think some people are saying go to a store. I might go to a store and look at some things they have there. But some people are saying that's the kind of thing I should be looking at, like the fact that it's deeper. See, Michelle Sparks says get one with a lid. I'm not saying that one. I'm not saying this one in particular. I'm saying just the idea of getting something with higher sides. So many choices. So many choices. I'm going to have to look into this. All right. So anyways, but I do know that this is too small because I know how much stuff I had in there today, and it's just I need a little bit of a bigger pan. And it would be nice to have one with higher sides to prevent the splatter. Why do I need a lid to make stir fry? I don't understand. People are saying get one with a lid, but why do I need a lid to make stir fry? I'm not going to use the lid for stir fry. Chandra says stainless steel is the way to go. All right, so that's going to be what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some independent research on this. This feels like this is going to be the kind of thing I have to kind of gradually do some more research on. and look and read some articles and figure out what people use for this kind of thing, pan wise. So I'm going to do that. And again, we have so many different opinions. Upstate Dad says cast iron is best. Las Vegan says stainless steel is best. This might be the biggest disagreement we've ever had in our chat room, is what to use for stir frying. Aqua Bob says, if you have a lid, at least you have a lid. Yeah, Jan Porter says there's a lot of good remarks here you will need to read. Yeah, I'll probably have to go back and read through this live chat. Now everybody in the chat room is arguing about cast iron. I'll do some reading. I'm going to read up on this, okay? All right. So the ultimate decision is I don't need a wok, because like a regular wok, as Wirecutter says, requires huge heat, but I do need a bigger pan. So I will be getting a bigger pan, and I'll be looking into what kind of pan to get. So there. See, this is good. This stream has helped me think about what new pan to get. It has nothing to do with Christmas. But I am wearing a Christmas hat. Oh, I was going to tell you guys. Oh, I had. All right, here's my question. This is an honest question for you guys. Are you ready for this? First of all, let me say thanks to the moderators. Thank you to Joanna, who's moderating, Upstate Dad, Bourbon. They're all moderating there. Okay. Bourbon says cast iron. Okay, so Rick Hoppy says get a bigger nonstick pan. Also, you can always message me if you end up having if there's a pan you really like, you can always message me on Twitter and say like, hey, here's this pan that I use, and you can give me a recommendation if you feel like it. What is this? Okay, so here's my question for you. Also, let me do this. I'm looking down too much. I want to look up. I think this will be better if I do this. No, I got to do it this way. Put the chat somewhere I can see it. Okay. See, when I do this, I'm looking at your chat. I'm not ignoring you. I'm literally reading what you're saying. All right, here's my question. People are still talking about the pan. People are obsessed talking about the pan. This is clearly a topic which has grabbed the attention of America, is what pan I should get. It is an important topic. Okay, so here's my question for you. Are you ready for my question? My mom's birthday is in a few days, and what we do is my brothers and I, we get like, she's very hard to buy presents for because like she doesn't want anything big. So you kind of have to just like guess at what she might want. And what we do is we end up buying like a bunch of different smaller things. Like she's way happier with that. Like it's just a very hard person to buy presents for. So you're better off with her of like just taking some guesses as to what she might like and buying some smaller things. I was going to show you the thing I got. But I feel like if I show it, then it's not a secret, and somehow she's going to find out. Like somebody's going to contact her. One of you is going to contact her and tell her. So I can wait because it's in like 4 days. I don't want to tell if I say it on the air and then if word gets out, somebody's going to tell her. I don't want to spoil it. So I don't know. First name, last name says I should watch the documentary about Teflon. See, Michelle Sparks says we won't tell. Monkey Puppet says it's too risky to say it on the air. Denise Brunson says we won't tell. Thomas Darwin says somebody will tell. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like somebody might tell. No, I'm not asking for suggestions. I've already gotten the present. My question is, do I tell you what I got? Charles Lamb says we won't tell. Seize the day wants me to tell. All right, I might tell you, but if I tell you and then she finds out before, I'll know where she found out. I'll know. So don't have me tell you and then have her find out, because then I'll never tell you secrets again. This is like the test secret. This is to see if you can keep a secret. William is still talking about the pan. William, we've moved on from the pan. Sue Howell thinks my mom would be upset to know I told. I don't think she would. No, my mom is not watching. My mom is not going to watch this before. She certainly ain't making it this far in the stream if she watches. I think she has an agenda-free TV mug. She wanted one. I got her and my dad one. Son of Adam says, I'm telling. Somebody's going to tell. I don't think I can. Because, look, how many people are watching? There's 300 people watching. There's going to be one of you. That finds a way to tell my mom and spoils the present. Why do I want that? Why do I want to deal with that? I can just tell you in a couple of days. I'll tell you in a couple of days. Because it's you know what? I bet 369 of you would be great. But there'll be one of you who wants to be a jerk and wreck it for everyone. That's why I can't do it. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be that guy Marcus. This guy Marcus posted a minute ago, this is dumb. That's going to be the guy who doesn't watch the channel who decides I'm going to sabotage the channel by telling Steve's mom. So you can thank Marcus. You can thank Marcus who posted this is dumb for me not telling you. I'll tell you in 2 days when she gets it. She's going to get it before her birthday. She's going to get it in the next couple of days. So I will tell you. I'm just not going to tell you tonight because it's going to be that guy Marcus is going to mess everything up. It's all Marcus's fault. So thank Marcus. But I'll tell you when she gets it. What I got. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't trust Marcus. You can wait. You can wait 2 days. You can wait 2 days. Hey, how was everybody's? We didn't even talk about Christmas. I guess this is a Christmas Day live stream. We spent 20 minutes talking. We probably spent over 20 minutes talking about a frying pan. I probably should ask you how your Christmas was. Did anyone have anything particularly noteworthy happen during Christmas? Did anyone get a particularly good present for Christmas? Anyone want to share anything about your Christmas? I mean, I'll make an effort for at least a couple minutes to talk about Christmas on this stream. As much as it pains me to do, it is the title of the stream. Exactly, as Going South said, WTF Marcus. That's the perfect, again, Marcus messed it up for everyone. Jan Porter says, I got a frying pan. By the way, this is the real Christmas miracle, the microphone. It sounds so much better. If you go back and watch the streams without the microphone, oh my gosh. By the way, at least it sounds normal. Is it too loud? The microphone. It sounds so much better. If you go back and watch the streams without the microphone, oh my. I don't know, if you guys are getting if it's too, I can turn the gain down a little bit. Are you getting okay, as long as the quality is. I have the gain on normal setting. So if you're getting if it's blowing out your speakers or whatever, I can turn the gain down. Let me read you hold on. I'm going to tell you something. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read you what the manual says about the gain. Hold on. All right, so here's the manual for the microphone right here, the Yeti manual, okay? And it talks about the gain setting, and it says, here's what it says about the gain setting. It's one dial, gain on the back. And it says, it did say something about the gain. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Getting started. It's one little paragraph. Why can't I find it? Now I literally can't even find it. It's just one paragraph. But I want to explain it to you. See, I'm looking at the manual. Microphone gain. I found it. Microphone gain. Use the microphone gain knob to control the gain, the sensitivity of Yeti's microphone elements. Begin recording with this knob centered. I have the gain knob centered in the back. If you are experiencing digital distortion with a very loud sound source, that could be me, simply decrease the gain counterclockwise. If you desire higher sensitivity, which I don't, simply increase the gain. So if you're getting some distortion, I could, if I'm like speaking too loudly and it's getting like distorted or staticky, I can turn the gain down. Let's see. What are people saying? I might have to, yeah. I might have to time out somebody. Hold on. Magic Disaster is getting timed out. Posted fake news. Time out. Okay, so I won't mess with the game. Anyways, I totally missed it. I asked you guys, see what I did? I said, hey, people watching, I'm going to talk about Christmas for a minute. I said, we've been talking about my frying pan for 25 minutes. And I said, you know what? It's a Christmas stream. I'm going to talk about Christmas for a minute. And then I asked you a question. I said, hey, did anyone have any kind of like anything really super interesting happen on Christmas? Anyone really noteworthy happen on Christmas? Did you get anybody got a really like interesting present? And then all I did is I literally have not looked at your responses, and I went to get the manual to ask about the game. So now I'm going to go back because I'm a bad host, and I'm going to go back and see what people said. All right, let me go back. And I have that great brown rice waiting for me as soon as this is over. Got that whole thing of brown rice waiting for me. But I'm miserable. You know why I'm miserable? Because I got to write a recommend. I used to be a grad student years ago. I haven't taught a class in 4 or 5 years. And somebody, really nice guy, but he wrote me like wanting a recommendation. He's applying to grad school, and he was in my class 4 years ago. So now I got to write this recommendation. It's like, and I don't want to do a bad job. And it's just like, it's part of my job 4 years ago to write a recommendation. It's just mental stress. But I'll do it because he's a nice guy. Okay, let's see. Minibit said had an amazing ham dinner cooked by some amazing family. Okay. Kat Buckley says, I hung out with you on agenda-free TV yesterday and made phone calls to my children. Okay. People said the audio is fine. Thank you for the feedback on the audio. Very good. And that's it. Nobody that's it for the noteworthy Christmas stuff? That's all the answers I got on my Christmas question? Why should I talk about Christmas? I said, how was your Christmas? Did anyone have anything noteworthy happen they want to share? Did anyone get any kind of noteworthy present? And I got 2 responses. Wow, I guess people don't want to talk about Christmas. Maybe people don't celebrate Christmas. Maybe it's only non-Christian people watching the stream. Hey, you know what I forgot to do before I do anything else? I talked about the microphone, right? I talked about the microphone. Is it still third party now? What is this? Oh yeah, the microphone, that's the microphone I have, the Blue Yeti Blackout. I have done, if you've never watched the channel, I have done both a review of a third-party seller microphone and one from a first-party seller. The third-party seller was highly dubious for many, many reasons, and I returned it. And if you want to go watch the review of this when I bought it accidentally from a third-party seller, and then see all the differences with when I bought it from a first-party seller, then I guess first-party or second-party, I don't even know what it's called. But if you want to see third-party seller versus actually buying a genuine one from Best Buy that's confirmedly genuine, and all the differences between the one from this third-party seller and the new one, definitely new one from Best Buy, you can go watch it. You can go watch the third-party seller one here. And then you can watch the third-party seller one, and then you can watch, what's the time code we're at right now? Then you can watch the one where I open up the one from Best Buy and see all the differences between that and the third-party seller one here. Those are our unboxing streams. But I like the microphone, it's working well. And just in case anyone cares, I am linking the microphone in the chat room, in the discussion board, in the discussion, in the description. Link to microphone. You can see what it looks like. Done. I hope that worked. Yes, it did. Okay. Oh, somebody was trolling. Oh, no. Why did you not hide that person? No, you can hide that person. I'm hiding that person. Are we going to give only use a second chance? Moderators, are we going to give only use a second chance? Only Use came in the stream and said some naughty things. But our moderators are very forgiving, and our moderators, who do an amazing job, they timed him or her out, but they didn't ban him. So all right, well, moderators, I leave it up to you. If he comes back, you can ban him if he breaks the rules again. Thank you, moderators. Oh, he got hidden. I didn't say you had to hide them. I was interested. It's up to you guys. All right. Oh yeah. Senderia says it's Chris. Come on, Steve. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Give him a second chance. I don't know. I don't know if that person is redeemable on Christmas. Hey, so anyways, yeah. So I asked you guys about Christmas, and people had very little to say about their Christmas. It's surprising. Glows Be Pretty says, I got a $100 Amazon gift card and spent it already. Okay. Monkey Puppet says, I got a gun that shoots cat treats. Okay. Guys, let me repeat. Gem 8, you violated the rules. You're being timed out. Look, the rules are very simple. The rules in the chat are very simple. If there's some huge breaking story that I don't know about, breaking news story, that if I knew about it, I would literally be like, oh my gosh, I have to end the stream right now and run into the studio and get my tie on and cover this on AFTV. If there's a big breaking story like that, you are welcome, and I am overjoyed if you let me know about that in the chat room. However, if there's any other news story that's not a news story where I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I must end the stream immediately and go cover it right now on Agenda Free TV. If there's any other news and you're posting that in the chat room, well, that's just distracting for everyone. So don't do it. That's the ongoing policy. I'll say it again. Do not post news in the chat room unless it's of such importance that I'm going to feel compelled to run in the other room as fast as I can, put on my tie and cover it. It's just distracting. You are welcome to message me on Twitter with any kind of news stories, and I will see it after the broadcast. But please, please, please do not post news stories in the chat room if they are not that level of run into the other room and cover it immediately worthiness. Exactly. See, Michelle Sparks says emergency news only. Only emergency news. Hey, did anyone, I have a question. Is anyone watching? Well, is anyone watching is one question. The second question is anyone watching who was not already familiar with the channel? Did anyone stumble upon this? Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to hide somebody. I'm hiding somebody. Bye. I hid them. See? Moderators, I normally let you do everything, but once in a while I see something and I just see it and I catch it and I want to hide the person right away. So I beat you to it, moderators. Electric Crystal said, I just found this channel. Well, Jan Porter, though, Jan Porter's watching. Yeah, I think what happens, I think we have a fair amount of trolls watching. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. Yeah, I think what happens is, like we're on this list, IP2 Network, Ice Poseidon. It's very nice of them to put me on their list. I mean, I think they just have a list of a bunch of people. And so whenever any of these people go, I didn't ask to be on this list, they put me on it. But whenever these people go live, it lists them live. So maybe we're on lists like that and some people find us from that and they come troll. But I appreciate them spreading the word. It's very nice of them to do that. So they're all welcome. Anyone finding it on that list is welcome to come here. But just behave yourself. That's all I ask. Okay. Now. All right, so... Oh, Ascenderia says that's how I found your stream on the IP2 network. Yeah, great. I mean, I'm glad people joined the stream. But just follow the rules is all I ask. So odd. So I gotta say, I'm a bit surprised people didn't have more stories about their Christmas. Oh, can I tell you guys something that really annoyed me today? I can tell you this. I'm going to tell you something that drove me crazy today. This isn't quite as bad as the road plates. Well, the overall issue, at one point, this issue in my life was as bad as the road plates. But where I live, the building I live in, across the street, there is another apartment building, and they have an outdoor pool area. Now, it's the winter, so nobody's using the pool now. But people always use it like when it's nice out. But they have this outdoor pool area and they have this sound system there and they're constantly playing really loud music from the sound system. And when I first moved in to my place, what would happen is I thought there was for months, I thought there was a nightclub near here that played music at all hours. Because I could hear it, and I would, I like when it's warm out. I like to keep my door open. We have like a door you can open. It's not windows. You have a door you can open, like a glass door. But like the first few months I was here, every time I'd have my door open, I would hear like constantly, like all day and all night, like 24 hours a day. Well, I hear it more at night because the road traffic is less. But 5 a.m. you'd hear it, and I was like, that's weird. I guess there's just some nightclub, but I don't know where it is. And then finally, I figured out there's not a nightclub. It's just they keep their pool music on 24 hours a day. So here's how the story goes. I eventually called up their front desk, and I called up several times to somebody working there, and I explained the situation, and they I talked to people, and like people had different excuses. Somebody said we can't do anything about it, and somebody said, oh no, we'll let you talk to one of the building managers, and they said we'll do something, and they just never did anything. No one ever fixed it. So finally, I think what I did is one day, So it was like I talked to them several times over the course of several weeks, and then finally one night around 3 a.m, I was hearing it again, and I just said, okay, I'm calling the police. It's a noise nuisance. I'm calling the police. So the police went over there. Then they came over here, and I spoke to the police and explained what happened. And I guess the police coming over kind of scared them, because then they started turning it off. And we reached this agreement. I ended up going over and speaking to like one of the people who worked there and had a conversation with them. And they said, look, what we'll do is if it's on at night, we'll tell the people working here how to turn it off if it's on at night. And if you hear it at night, you can call like after midnight and just say, hey, it's on. And we'll go turn it off. So that's for the last 9 months. They've been better about it. So if it's like, especially during like when it's warm out and I have the door open and you can hear it at like 3 a.m, if it's on, I'll call up and the person working there will say, I'll say, hey, could you possibly shut off the music? And they'll be like, fine. So that's what I do. So that's been great. It was terrible for a while, but it's been fine. No problems. But today, so it was warm here today. About 65 degrees. So I wake up, it's Christmas Day. I open my door to get some fresh air, and I hear, and the music, there's no one at the pool. There's no one at their outdoor pool area. It's not that warm, but the music is on. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'll do what I've always done. I'll call up the number to the person working there, and I'll just tell them, hey, the music's on. Can you turn? I didn't even say, could you shut it off? I just said, could you turn it down a little bit? So I call up, and this is what happens. I call up there, and a person answers, and the person says, hello, Merry Christmas. And I say, hey, I'm just calling from across the street. Your music is on really loud at the pool area. Is it possible to just turn it down? And the answer I was given was, oh, no, I can't control that. And I was like, well, no, you actually can. And they're like, no, we can't control that here. They said the leasing office is the only one who can control it. And they're not in today. It's Christmas. And I said, well, no, that's just not true. I said, I've gone through this for like a year, and I know for a fact that I've called up at night many times when the leasing office would be closed, and I've talked to somebody, and I said, hey, the music's on, and they just shut it off. And then the person says to me, well, we can't control it. And I said, well, look, you can control it. You might not know this, but you can control it. Again, I've many times called up at night in the middle of the night, and they shut it off. So, and I said, maybe you can call someone and find out how to control the music. And they just said, okay. So I knew this was going nowhere. But what drove me nuts is like, look, maybe the person doesn't know how to shut it off. Maybe there's no way to find out, fine. But at least if somebody calls you up and says, hey, look, I have numerous times called at night and the person working there at night shut it off. At least say to the person, what the person should be saying to me is, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to shut it off personally. Maybe there is a way for me to shut it off, but I don't know that. I'll look into it. But the person doesn't acknowledge that. It's like, why would I be calling them up and saying, I've called you up at night before to shut it off, and somebody has? Why would they be like denying that? So all they had to say, it's not that they didn't shut off the music today. It's probably still playing. It's just that the person, that when I said, look, I've called up many times at night and asked you to shut off this music, and the person shuts it off. They didn't just say, oh, okay, well, I guess there is a way to shut it off. I just don't know it. They couldn't bring themselves to retreat 1 inch because when they initially said there's no way for me to control it at all, and when I presented them with compelling evidence, personal evidence that there was a way in theory for them to control it, they just couldn't bring themselves to say, oh, I guess you're right. I guess there is some way to control it. I just don't know that. I'm sorry. If I find out, I'll turn it down, and I apologize. I just don't know what the reason is. That was such a big concession for them. That was such a threat to them personally, to their self opinion of themselves, that they couldn't concede. They couldn't even concede that there was a way to shut off the music that they weren't aware of, and that's what drove me crazy. It was really unbelievable. I don't care. I don't care that they don't turn the music that the person did. If the person doesn't know how to shut off the music, they don't know how to shut off the music. Fine, but don't just go like. Don't tell me there's no way to shut it off, and then when I explain to you that there clearly, obviously, is a way to shut it off, then tell me, okay. Dude, it's not a big deal. It's not like a threat to your, personhood to just acknowledge that, okay, well, I made a mistake. There is a way to shut it off. I just don't know what it is. Fine. It's fine. That's what drove me crazy. It's not the music. It's what the person says. This is the stuff that drives me crazy. The way people act. Yeah, I might call tonight just to see who's there. Who's working there. Again, it's not about the music. It's about a person just not even acknowledging that I know that the compelling evidence being presented to themselves that they're wrong. What is this? I have to time somebody out, I just saw. Hey, thanks to our moderators. We got, who's moderating right now? Ruben and Bridget. They're there, moderating. Thank you. Upstate Dad, thanks for moderating. Garth Russell, thank you. Kevin Duke says, this is a new thing. I have two channels. I have this channel on Agenda Free TV, the news channel. Kevin Duke says, when will you be live on Agenda Free TV? This is a new thing. When I'm on one channel, people are constantly asking me to go live on the other channel. But I'm live right now. Why are you asking when I'll be live on Agenda Free TV? I'm live now. What do you want me to do? It's just me on both channels. It's happened twice in 2 days. This is one of these streams. I got to say it again. I don't even know what the stream is about, and somehow people are watching. I think people are home for Christmas, and they're just looking around for a live stream. And they probably watch this for 2 minutes, and they say, why did I watch this stream? I think Kevin Dukes might be 7 years old. That's my guess. As Berlinda says, you will never make people happy. Okay, let's see here. So, where are we? I think some people might have messaged me. If you message me during the broadcast on Twitter, I very well might not see it. I never check. Oh, hey, one of our viewers and a moderator wanted to share the light panels he bought. This is from Upstate Dad. I got these Nano Leaf Aurora light panels. Not all of them, though. They're really amazing. Nice. If you want to know about those light panels, you can ask Upstate Dad in the chat about his light panels. Steve Matthews says, Christmas was pretty low-key. Cooked lunch for the family. My daughter got Alexa from Santa, so that should be fun. Okay, nice. Thank you, Steve, for the update. Disrupted says, our whole town is shut down for Christmas. Walmart doesn't open till tomorrow. Wow. Lynn sent me a pan recommendation. Again, it says it's a wok. Is it a real wok? We can't go back. My brain's going to hurt. Thank you, Lynn. I'll look at this later, Lynn, when my brain's not hurting. Thank you, Lynn. I'll have a look at that. That might be good. If you just joined us, you missed the probably half-hour discussion about whether I should get a wok or not, and what, if not, whether I should get a bigger pan to cook my stir fry. And it was a huge discussion. And it was a huge dispute in the chat room about what I should get. And we did not settle it. We did not come close. But I don't think I'm gonna get a wok. But maybe that's like a frying pan they call a wok. Brandon says, I got both of the iFixit screwdriver kits and this new mouse pad for Christmas. That's from Brandon. Oops, it's hard to see it. That's what the mouse pad looks like. Very nice, Brandon. See? This is what happened with people on Christmas. Christina also sent me a pan recommendation. Look at this type of pan. All right, I will. I will look at it. Thank you, Christina, for sending it in. Let's see here. Ace Freely wants me to get out of the apartment. I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave tomorrow. It's weird because I'm not used to cooking for myself. And so, yeah, it's been like I've now cooked for myself 3 days in a row. I cooked stir fry 3 days in a row. So I've gone and I've worked out, but I haven't been out of the building for like 3 days. It's kind of a strange existence. So I'm going to have to do that. But again, we have a gym in the building, but I had no need to leave. It's very strange. I feel like there's something wrong. All right, so we talked about, what did we talk about? We've covered my frying pan situation / wok. We've talked about the crazy thing that was happening across the street, in the building across the street. We talked about that. There was something else I think I was going to mention. Hang on. Where is it? Yeah, I told you how I'm going to tell you in a couple days what I got my mom for her birthday, because that guy Marcus was gonna mess it all up and tell her if I said it on the air today. So we talked about that, I have a question for you guys. I know I had something I wanted to bring up actually with you. This I can bring up, even if Marcus is there. So this is for those of you who watch Agenda Free TV. So as some of you know, in addition to this channel, I do this channel called Agenda Free TV. See, Agenda Free TV. If you missed it, we did a stream today, a live update about the North Korean Christmas gift. There was no Christmas gift. Kim Jong-un did not give his Christmas gift to the United States yet. So that hasn't happened yet. But anyways, that's a news channel. Oh, thank you, Stacks, by the way. Stacks sent me a salt sticker in a donation. Thank you, Stacks. That's very kind of you. I use lots of salt in my food, especially because when I cook it for myself, I forget. I'm not putting any salt in, and I like salt. And so when I get the food here, I put it in front of me and I start to eat it. I'm like, wait, it has literally no salt in it. So, except what's in the little bit of kikkoman stir fry sauce I use. So I get the salt and I put the salt on my food. Oh, also, big major crisis. Now that I'm cooking for myself, I'm using a lot more palm olive. I'm using a lot more dish detergent. I am running low on dish detergent. Because I use it to like clean the dishes and maybe use it on on the counters and stuff. So this is a crisis situation. I'm going to have to get out and get some more palm olive soon. This is a problem. I have never gone through dishwashing liquid as fast as I'm going through it. Anyways, hold on a second. I just need to ban someone. I just banned somebody. I beat you to it. I beat you to it, moderators. By the way, can I say something about Dawn? Before I ask you this question, I want to say something about Dawn. Denise Brunson says Dawn is great. I'm not picking on you, Denise. Calamity Jade says Palmolive is not as good as Dawn. J. Marie says Dawn is definitely best. I gotta say, guys, I've been meaning to sound off about this. I've been meaning to say something about this. Hold on a second here. I mean, if you ask around and you look at ratings, it's like this stuff is supposed to be the best stuff in the world. Hold on a second. That's not it. Here. Not Agenda Free TV. This. Everybody loves Dawn. Dawn's supposed to be the greatest thing in the world. All the other dish detergent isn't supposed to be as good as Dawn. It costs more. It costs like 10, 20 cents more. Everybody, look at the ratings. 3,000 ratings. 5 stars. Dawn. I gotta say, guys, I tried Dawn. I said I want to know what all the fuss is going to about. So I actually went to like a supermarket and I bought one of those little bottles for like 99 cents, like the little ones. And I tried it. First of all, the smell, it's very like chemically smelling. It was an annoying smell. It was a smell I did not want to, it was too smelly. And it stayed on my hands and I had like chemical smell on my hands after I used it. And I didn't like the smell. Palmolive, I use it and I have no smell on my hands. Why do I want to have a smell on my hands all day and smell chemicals? And the other thing is it didn't noticeably clean anything any better than Palmolive did. So I think this is something people have been brainwashed about. I don't know who it was that first made up this thing that Dawn is so much better and it's the premium dish detergent. It's better than all the others and it's so much better and it deserves to cost 15 cents more. But it's just not better. I mean, it's actually worse. It's worse. It has an annoying, persistent smell, and it does no better job cleaning than Palmolive. So, I mean, it's one of these things where it's just like, what is all the fuss about? What is the fuss about? What is the 3,000 5-star ratings about? Maybe they pay people to post ratings. Maybe they've gotten well known. Maybe this is like a whole secret marketing campaign by Dawn. It's just not better. Oh, here come the trolls. No, here come the angry people after that. Here come the complaints. All right, let me read some of these complaints. Denise says it is better. That's what Denise says. Somebody said I don't know how to clean. Let's see. Dan Patch Video says, I'm with you. I hate that perfume stuff. Lewis doesn't agree with me. Yeah, Robin Cherry likes Palmolive better, as you should. Jay Marie says, I'll do a comparison with Palmolive to be fair. You should. It's a big, that Dawn is the premium detergent. That the claim that Dawn is the premium, highest, deservedly highest priced, gold standard of dish detergents is just so widely believed and just utterly unjustified. Julie Graves says Dawn saves cute little oil-covered animals. That's what Julie says. I don't know about that. Do they? I mean, do they do like ads and stuff? I don't even know. Thank you Julie for your support. Oh, some people are mad. Steven says Dawn is the best. End of story. Calamity Jane says it's about cutting grease. I've had dirty... What are you guys doing with your dishes? Are you using the dishes to like change the oil in your car? I mean, I've eaten food. I've had dirty dishes. What kind of food do you have on your dishes? Are you letting your food like sit for 3 weeks before? Is that the problem? And so the food's been sitting there for 3 weeks on your plate and it's like hardened and then you need Dawn? Well, that's your fault. That's not Palmolive's fault. Berlinda thinks it's marketing that everybody thinks Dawn is better. Dennis Trusty says Dawn is about the same, a little bit better, but overall about the same. I'm not even going to concede that Dawn's a little bit better, but I think you have a healthier opinion than some people. Stack says maybe your store is inflating the price. Every store I've been in, I kept seeing it. It was always every time I got dish detergent, it was Dawn was always a little more expensive, and I was always like, what is it? Why did everybody say it's the best? And I tried it. It was worse. I liked it worse. Calamity Jade says, have you ever washed a roasting pan? A roasting pan that's been sitting out for 3 weeks and you used to change the oil in your car? No, I haven't. Oh, thank you, Trump Sword. Trump Sword made a donation and said, hire a maid. Thank you, Trump Sword. When I used to not work at home, and when I used to have more money, there were a couple times in my life I had I don't like the word maid, because that house cleaner. I don't know, house cleaner. A couple times I've used them in my life. It's great. It's great. Like if I was very wealthy, I would that's something I would do. One time for work, I stayed in a hotel for 6 weeks, and the best thing about staying in a hotel for 6 weeks was every day somebody would come in and clean up. When I had a cleaner come. At certain points in my life I've had it, but not now. There was one time in New York I hired somebody. I was in a building in New York. You know, a lot of the buildings in New York are these big buildings, and they have people who work at the front desk like doormen. So it's not like it's super fancy. It's a lot of buildings have doormen. So I was in New York at some point. I was super busy, and I wanted to just have somebody clean the place once in a while. And so I got a recommendation from one of the doormen at the building who said, I know this woman, she's great. And I used her for a few months, and I could never tell if she was even cleaning at all. See, I was at that point, I didn't have that much stuff, and I was kept the place pretty clean. And I would come home and I'd be like, I honestly, like she might just like walk in for 5 minutes and then leave just to test me. And if it works, she just keeps doing that every time. And to this day, I don't know if she actually cleaned the place. If anyone ever needs a house cleaner in the Los Angeles area, I know two who are excellent. I haven't used them in years, but they're great and they're super nice and they're really honest. And one of them is so honest. This is how honest one of them is. My friend, to test her, I was not the friend. It's somebody who a friend of mine used her. Two friends of mine used her for a while before I used her to clean. And to test her, he left a gold Krugerrand coin out in the living room, and she didn't steal it. His gold Krugerrand coin. She replaced it. She did not steal it. So, anyways. Okay, but if anyone wants a good recommendation for a house cleaning person in LA, I know two of them. They're excellent. They're very good. I don't know what they charge these days. Oh, I ordered more chapstick. Yes, somebody said that I ordered more chapstick. This is this is one of my last chapsticks that actually works. Almost all of my chapsticks, like I'm at the point where I can't make them go out anymore. So I ordered more. I ordered them from Amazon. I don't know about that. Can we talk about Amazon for a second? They're so good to me. But so I'm a little iffy. Is anyone still watching? I'm a little iffy on ordering brand name, like common household products from Amazon. I'm not talking about third-party seller. I mean Amazon.com. Here's the problem. I ordered. I'll demonstrate. I'll show you what I ordered. This is a good story. My brown rice is still sitting in the rice cooker, by the way. It's been sitting there for like 2 hours now. Supposedly it keeps it warm and moist. I don't know. I don't know if that brown rice is going to be edible by the end of the stream. So I ordered, see this bumblebee tuna? It works best for me, bumblebee tuna. This is a big size, but there's a little size too. It's dented because Target, when they ship these things, they don't pack them and they always come dented. But anyways, Bumblebee tuna. So it's just a brand name, simple product. So I've ordered these from Target, and they don't ship them right, but they'll replace them if they're dented. But the tuna is good. It's good tuna from Target. Now, one time I checked Amazon, and Amazon.com, not third-party seller, was selling these like in bulk. Like you could buy like a box of like 24 of them or 12 of them, and it was like significantly cheaper on Amazon from Amazon.com. So I bought it, and the tuna, it was like all discolored. Like it didn't taste terrible, but I think I ate a few of them, and then I was like, wait a second, like it seems bad. But I didn't have any of the Target tuna in the house, so I couldn't be sure. And after as I was finishing the Amazon tuna, I bought some of the Target tuna, and then you open this up and it's like, oh my gosh, it's totally white and pretty. So I bought that tuna from Amazon.com, and it was not good. There was something wrong with the tuna. So I'm sticking with Target. So when it came time to buy chapstick, so I go look up chapstick, and I'll show you what I looked up. I'll show you right now what I looked up. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Why tell you when I can show you? Let me show you. Let me show you. Here we go. Here we go, right here. Chapstick. Classic lip balm, original, 3 count, $2.99. So $2.99 for 3 of them, okay? That's the biggest size they have. And you might say, okay, Steve, well, what is it at Amazon? What's it at Amazon? I'll show you. If you give me a second. Oh, I'm sorry. $2.99 on Target? Well, on Amazon, it's $2.68. And if you do subscribe and save, you save 5%. So it's like $2.55. So I was like, well, why should I pay $2.99 for the 3 packs on Target when I can pay $2.50 whatever for the 3 packs on Amazon? And this is sold by Amazon.com. Sold by Amazon.com. It's not third-party seller. Amazon.com. So I ordered these from Amazon.com. And I ordered, how many did I order? Sold by Amazon.com. I ordered 4 of them. And then as soon as I placed my order, I said to myself, uh-oh, are we going to have a Bumblebee tuna situation here? Because you just figure, you order chapstick. It's from Target. It's from Amazon. It's going to be the same chapstick, right? So no harm in ordering it from Amazon. That's what I thought about Bumblebee tuna. That's what I thought about Bumblebee tuna from Amazon.com. Didn't work out that way. So now I'm worried I'm going to get really shitty chapstick. So I think tomorrow I'm going to get this chapstick, and I don't know if it's going to be shitty or not. I'm quite concerned. It probably wasn't worth the saving the couple dollars because it saved me a couple dollars, but I could have avoided the anxiety of worrying about shitty Amazon chapstick. Although then I would have had anxiety about not saving a couple dollars. Okay. Let's see. See, now TJ Tampa says good info. TJ Tampa gets it. TJ Tampa gets it. See, Michelle Sparks says might be from China. Ace Freely says, I think I might do this. Ace Freely says, you need to do an unboxing stream with the chapstick. Oh, that's a great idea. Then I can I'll waste everyone's time by telling the story again. I'll tell the story for a second time. That's a great idea. Oh, I probably should do an unboxing. Amazon chapstick from unboxing. Oh, I bet nobody's done that. I bet I'll rank and search for Amazon chapstick unboxing. Rosemarie said, I ordered jelly beans from Amazon and they expired 3 months ago. Now, I will say this. Amazon, they've been very good to me. Their customer service is great. If I've ever had a problem with an item, they've replaced it. So I am not saying bad things about Amazon. You know I use Amazon a lot. So this is not about Amazon. I'm just telling you, the tuna was bad. It was bad tuna. I could have returned it, but I didn't. It was bad tuna. Amazon won my loyalty when several years ago I ordered a big TV. I never had a really big TV, so I ordered a big TV from Amazon, and it came. And then when it came, I realized, oh my gosh, I should have gotten the bigger one, even bigger one. I wanted one size up, and I emailed them, and they were like, oh, just return it, just ship it. They let me return it and buy the other one. They didn't charge me or anything. So I mean, I bought the second one from them, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I ate the tuna. I did. I've never been the same. Let's see here. Now people, Jay Marie says Blistex is great. I used Blistex when I was a kid. Somebody recommended Carmex. Rose Marie said Burt's Bees is awesome chapstick. Some people hate chapstick. I don't know why. Why do people hate chapstick so much? I feel like wasn't I going to talk about? Oh, gosh, hours ago. It feels like I was not intending to talk about chapstick. But should I do the chapstick unboxing stream? Would anyone watch the chapstick unboxing stream? I think the chat room is it's funny, the chat room has given up on the broadcast. The chat room is just talking amongst themselves. The chat room has stopped paying attention to what I'm saying. They're just talking amongst themselves. I have lost the room. I've lost the chat room. They're just having a conversation. They're like 3 topics behind. Hey, by the way, real quick, if you're not familiar, I'm Steve Lookner. I do this channel and I do Agenda Free TV, the news channel, and I do this full time. That's right. I do a news channel full time, and I also do a stream where I talk about chapstick. So if you want to support my full time venture, because that's how I can do this. I can only have a live stream where I talk about chapstick and tuna from Amazon because of your support. So if that's the kind of programming you like seeing and want to support, you can make a donation in the chat room or by going to the super secret donation address, lookner.net. Probably not the best time to ask for donations right after I spent 20 minutes talking about chapstick and tuna on Amazon. Whatever, done now. Can't help it. Okay, so Denise Brunson says, we know who you are, LOL. Denise, there might be a new viewer or two out there. You're not the only one. Hey, thanks to our mods. Bridget is there modding, Upstate Dad. Okay, we got to go to our next topic, Reuben Linda Belk. The next topic but before I get to my next topic, why when I put chapstick into the Amazon search, look what comes up. It's so weird. Here's what doesn't make sense. This is really weird. I just searched for chapstick. I searched for chapstick on Amazon. So, that didn't come up before. This is what came up before. Now it gave me a different result. When I searched for chapstick, look at this. I searched for chapstick. So first of all, what you'd think when you search for chapstick on Amazon, the first thing that would come up would be the original chapstick. Why is the moisturizer version coming up first? That makes no sense. This should be first, Chapstick Classic. Second of all, why is Blistex? How much is Blistex paying Amazon so that when I search for chapstick, literally the second listing is Blistex? Seems like some funny business might be going on. Did I ask for Blistex? Did I ask for lip balm? No, I asked for chapstick. So why are you giving me Blistex? And why do I have to go all the way down here to get to original? Too much time. You're giving me two of the same thing, which isn't original, before I get to original. You're giving me Blistex in Burt's Bees before, I mean, that's the thing I'm looking for. That's the thing everybody's looking for. Then they have all this stuff, which isn't, and then it's like, I mean, look at this. They are really pushing the non-chapstick. Marketing and my convenience. Anyways. I disagree. Some viewers are saying chapstick is a generic term. I don't know. I think I want chapstick. I'm just saying if I search for chapstick, give me the top search result should be original chapstick. It should be this. Oh, Linda's here moderating. Thank you, Linda Belk, moderating. DBZ, we will be doing a New Year's live stream on Tuesday on Agenda Free TV. Yes, New Year's live stream Tuesday on Agenda Free TV. I should wear my Santa hat. I like the Santa hat is growing on me so much. Maybe I'll wear the Santa hat for New Year's. Hey, look what our moderator Joanna, I think this is our moderator Joanna. I don't know. This is a Joanna, it might not be moderator Joanna. She said, I made an obscene amount of stir fry in this pan today. Sides are high, worked perfectly. Now, the great thing is that Joanna didn't send a link to the pan. There's no link here. So I guess I'm supposed to do a Google picture search. Also, Joanna wanted us to know that she made an obscene amount of stir fry. Absolutely obscene. Thank you, Joanna, for the non-link recommendation. Seize the Day sent me this. Something about Dawn doing wildlife rescue. Oil spills use this. Dawn is the bird cleaner of choice in oil spills. Oh, okay. Interesting. I might have to read up on that. Hey, Ryan says, I got an Onyx Studio 6 Bluetooth speaker for some tunes. Oh, Ryan, way to go. Ryan had a good Christmas. Good, I like it. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Polly says, we had a great Christmas dinner. Here's a portion of my aunt's Annalie dolls. I don't know if you can see that. I haven't set, later tonight I got to set this up so I can show you pictures. Hold on, let me just do this. I need to arrange something. Screen capture. We'll do it this way. Do here, fine. I'm doing this on the fly. Hang on a second here. I'll do this out. I got to do it after. I got to do it after the stream. It's taking too long. Taking too long. Anyways, that's from Polly. I don't know what Annalie dolls are. Where's snipping tool? Everything's falling apart. I'm just trying to show this picture. I'm just trying to show you what Polly sent. What in the world? What's happening? What did I just do? Oh, I see what I did. This is very confusing what I've been doing. What's going on? What am I doing? Did I mess everything up? There it is. Okay. Well, that was good. That was fun. Thank you, Polly. Annalie dolls. What are Annalie dolls? Annalie dolls. Holiday collection. Annalie. Anna Lee. It's like two names, Anna Lee. Anyone know what Anna Lee dolls are? Nobody knows. All right, well, now you know Anna Lee dolls. Polly said it like it was some kind of thing that we should all know. Anna Lee dolls. I don't know what they are. All right, I need to write myself a note. There's just too much to do. There's too much to do. I'm too busy. I still got to write that friggin' students. My life will be so much more or less stressed when I get that recommendation done for that student who I had 4 years ago in my class. I have to, hold on. I just wrote myself something I need to do for the broadcast. Well, how do we get into this? The whole thing's gone off track. This is what happens when I check people's messages. Okay, let's see. Nobody's heard about it. All right, hey, I have a question for you guys. I have a question. My question is this. This is a serious question. Let's get serious. Let's get serious for a moment. Can we get serious? I have a serious question for you. Well, first of all, I forgot. We will be doing a New Year's stream on New Year's Eve. I might wear the Santa hat because I like the Santa hat. I don't think I have many chances to wear it before next year, Christmas. So I might wear the Santa hat. Is that going to mess up the New Year's stream? Will that ruin the vibe if I wear the Santa hat for New Year's? Is there anything not cool? Will that really annoy people? I'm gonna get some feedback on this. I'm waiting for feedback. Oh, let me do something real quick. Hold on. Hang on a second. All right, people say, wear what you want. Frank Schools says no. Don't wear it. Harlan says, your stream, your rules. Alibaba says, get New Year's glasses. I don't think I'm going to do that. No, I'm not doing the New Year's glasses stuff. All right, people are neutral on the hat. People are neutral. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, so let me, can I get to this question I wanted to ask you guys? I keep getting distracted. I have an important question for you. All right, so we have this, this is a channel I have. Agenda Free TV is the news channel, which I know a lot of you know I do this news channel. I have a question. This is a serious question. Come on, we're going to be serious. I have a serious question about Agenda Free TV I want to ask you. And my question is this. So, I'm sorry. Hey, by the way, no, News Unit says you can take a vote on the hat on Twitter. I'm going to post. Oh, no, I'm going to do this right now. I can't do it. So, maybe I can do this. Hold on a second. If I do this, let's see. I can, on the Lookner channel, I can post a poll. I can post a poll. Should I wear a Santa hat on the New Year's stream? I can post polls in the community tab of the channel, of the Lookner channel. The problem is I don't want to the channel's got to stay separate. It's like church and state. So I don't want to be posting polls on the Lookner channel about agenda-free TV. Okay, look, let's get serious. So this is agenda-free TV. That's the news channel I do. I have a question about agenda-free TV. So look, those of you who watch agenda-free TV know that agenda-free TV, what we do on agenda-free TV is basically live news coverage. And I live stream the news coverage. So like if there's a news event, I'll go in there and I'll just start. It's all live. I don't pre-record a stream about the news coverage. I do it live. One problem that comes from that though is, so after the broadcast, so suppose North Korea does a missile test and I go and I cover the North Korea missile test. The stream might be, that's not a great example because that stream won't be so long. There's other events that can take even longer. But we might do, maybe we're on the air for an hour about the North Korea missile test. Because you know what can happen actually when there's a missile test, the information comes out gradually. You can be on there for an hour and a half as the information gradually comes out. So we might go on the air if there's a missile test, right when we first hear there's a missile test, and then we're on the air for like an hour and a half because more and more details are coming in about it, right? But then what happens is after the live broadcast is over, it gets posted, to YouTube as North Korea missile test news, and people will do a search for it on YouTube, and they'll see it, and they're expecting. They see this North Korea missile test video. They're expecting to click on the video and just get a summary of the story in 3 minutes. Because that's most of the news videos, that's what you get. They're done after the fact, they're not live, and they're pre-recorded, and everything's summarized really quickly. And I think what happens is people who have never seen the channel, they don't even realize the channel's about doing live streaming news, and then they click on the video, and then they see me at the start saying hey, we're just getting word in, and then they see it's like an hour and a half stream, and they're not getting the information. They're like, well, why do I ever want to watch this channel? And then also I've had people say in the comments you spend too long introducing the topic and thanking the moderators and stuff. And it's like, well, that's what we do on a live stream. So I didn't know if I should try, when we do news videos, it's a live stream, but should I make an effort in the first 3 or 4 minutes to just really, it's almost like the first 3 or 4 minutes of the live stream could be as if I'm just doing a pre-recorded video where I just sum up everything kind of directly to camera. Because that way for a lot of people watch the stuff after the fact. I don't want to make it so that they hate what they're watching and they just are what am I watching? So I'm not talking about a big change, but I'm talking about for example, I always thank the moderators because they're great at the start of the stream, but I could thank the moderators after 5 minutes rather than after 2 minutes, or I could kind of say hi to the chat room after 5 minutes rather than after 2 minutes. So at least somebody tuning in after the fact can see what the news is before I get to the other stuff. Because the problem is if I'm just kind of being more casual like I would in the live stream, after the fact, it doesn't make sense to people. Does that make sense? Okay, let me see what people are saying. C. Michelle Sparks says, I'm totally with your train of thought here. Kenneth says, I actually think the first 3 minute thing is a great idea, just a summary for new people. Lynn G likes it the way it is. Let's see here. Hold on, Calamity Jade, you're getting timed out because you broke the. Oh no, it's relevant. I'm removing your comment, but I'm not timing you out. Calamity Jade, remember, the only news you should be posting in the chat room is absolute emergency news. Let's see here. Memo Grand says some people watch the videos after the fact. Ethel says pin a recap in the comment section. Ethel, if I had the time in my life, I'd do things like that. Also, if I had time, I would record recap videos. It's just if I've been on the air for 2 hours covering something, I don't want to get off the air and spend the time recording a whole recap video. And then it annoys the subscribers because they're like, well, you already posted a live video about this. Why am I getting a notification about a recap video? So I understand the thought. Kat says, give it a try. Bass Fishing says, who are you? Dan Patch Videos says, I get what you're saying. Having the first few minutes be a little geared for people who may tune in later after the fact makes sense to think ahead a little. I've actually looked at analytics. So if you look at the YouTube analytics for our videos, like some of the ones that a lot of people watch after the fact, like a lot of people won't even watch a minute of it. Because I think what they're seeing is they're just, again, the start of a live. Also, you know what I normally do? Here's something else. Normally, I try to not give all the details right at the start of the live stream, at least for the first minute or two, because people are joining the stream. I wait for people to join the stream because I know when I first get on the air on Agenda Free TV, it's live, so people are getting the notifications, they're joining the stream. So I don't want to just rush it. I give a couple minutes, but at the same time, then if people can be tuning in and they're not hearing anything for the first 2 minutes. So if people tune in after the fact. So my thought is just a small change of just, kind of adjusting the first 3 to 4 minutes of my Agenda Free TV broadcast a bit, just to have them very focused on a summary of the news. And I can save the thanking the moderators and saying hi to people and being more loose after the first 3 or 4 minutes. So at least people get their 3-minute summary. That's the idea. That's a small change. I would just have to tell the moderators that I'm not going to thank them right away and I'm going to thank them 5 minutes in. Oh, thank you, Rubin. Thank you, Rubin, for your support. Let's see. Bite Back, why are you saying we don't want to party on the other channel? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, thank you, Stacks. Oh, Stacks gave a behind-the-scenes sticker. Stacks, you're very good with posting relevant stickers to what I'm talking about. Thank you, Stacks. Thank you. Let's see. Memo Grand says people go to LAFTV for live news, but will accept the stored version to catch up and get more details. Yeah, I don't think. I don't even know if viewers would notice this change. If I didn't tell you, I don't know if viewers would notice, oh, he's thanking the moderators by name 5 minutes in rather than 2 minutes in. Oh, he's starting his summary of the news right. Oh, he's starting his summary of the news right when he comes on rather than waiting 1 minute. I mean, these are small changes. So I'm not talking about a huge change to the broadcast. It just feels like maybe I'd do that kind of thing. C. Michelle Sparks says, those of us who want to stay will. Yeah, I don't think, I don't think it's going to bore people who are there for the news because they're getting news anyway. Hey, thank you, XX Hamster, for your support. Thank you. Mitch Wells says the story always changes and updates with the Tekashi sentencing, so it'll be better at the end to wrap it all up. Yeah, see, that's a video that there's certain videos where it's what can you do? So that's a good example of a video. This one here. I mean, this is just a what can you do? It's just the nature of the channel. So we covered Tekashi 6ix9ine, the rapper, Tekashi 6ix9ine. We covered. I mean, it's gotten all these views. It's gotten a lot of views after the fact. What we did is he was getting sentenced, and we did a live stream where we covered the sentencing. And there was a reporter who was posting about what was going on at the sentencing hearing. So we probably started the stream about an hour and a half before the actual sentence was announced. And now people see this after the fact, and they think, oh, I'm going to click on this video and right away I'm going to hear about the sentencing. But if you click on the video, you don't get that. That's at the end because the video wasn't that. This video is not a 3-minute summary of the sentencing. This video is a video done live for an hour and a half or 2 hours and 52 minutes. So it was much more of a live stream. So it's like, what can you do? So people will click on that video, and a lot of people will be like, well, this isn't what I came here for. I'm not going to skip 3 hours in. I wanted the news. But it's like, what can I do? I'm not going to not leave it up there. So I hope people don't hate the channel. But certain videos, it's just hard. It's like, I mean, that's not going to be a video for people who come after the fact. Now all those people hate the channel because they're like, you didn't give me what I wanted. Oh, hey, Silver Nikan is watching at 4:20 a.m. in the Netherlands. DBC says maybe do one of those weekly news digests as a beta test, then get feedback on it. I've often gotten, people have written to me before and suggested that I do a weekly news show on Agenda Free TV. I've been very iffy on it though. First of all, I hate committing to firm times because I never know when breaking news is going to happen. So it can be difficult to have a fixed schedule. But also, there's actually a lot of prep that would go into it. If I was doing like a weekly hour show where I covered 5 stories, it's actually a lot of prep work, and I'm so busy as it is. So that's kind of, in a world in which I had more time, I would definitely do it, but I don't know. Biteback says news channel is very professional and serious. Well, it's a news channel. Elizabeth says you should do your New Year's party on this channel instead of your Agenda Free TV. No, we're doing the party on Agenda Free TV, the New Year's party. We did it last year there. Let's see here. Trump Sword says, don't be worried, your channel isn't clickbait. Yeah, so I'm just, I've been doing this thing. So part of what I haven't done this much on this channel, but when I started this channel, I did say that one of the things we would do in this channel is we might like talk about Agenda Free TV, which is the news channel I do. But I've done this thing lately, which is a few weeks ago, one of the viewers, Eddie, who's been a great supporter of the channel, he has his own YouTube channel, and he mentioned to me, he said, hey, have you ever used this thing called TubeBuddy? And TubeBuddy is this thing, there's a couple of services out there which, like basically help you kind of optimize your videos for search and choose the proper title and choose good keywords. And basically, I mean, you can have a video, but you can make the video, but you also have to choose the thumbnail and the title and the tags and the description. And that's what YouTube uses to know what your video is about. So it makes sense to know something about that stuff. And I've been so focused on the content itself that I spent no time basically learning about how YouTube works and learning about, some titles better than others so people can actually find their video if that's what they're looking for. So since Eddie suggested that TubeBuddy thing, I started using that, but I also got into researching. I've been spending a bunch of time watching videos and researching how YouTube works, and how you should and should not title stuff and make your descriptions and do your tags. But one thing I'm becoming more aware of is what the viewer experience is on the channel. And you look at your analytics and you see when people are tuning out. But like this whole thing about when I say to you, about should I adjust the first 3 minutes of the Agenda Free TV streams, and what is it like for people who don't normally watch the channel clicking on my videos and then seeing a live broadcast and they're not ready for it. So that's where this comes from. I'm becoming more aware of like what the viewer experience is like, not just for the people watching at home, not for the people watching live, but also the people who watch after the fact. So it's something I wasn't thinking about before. So that's where this comes from. If you ever do YouTube stuff though, there's some great people. I'm going to recommend some people. Why? No one cares, but I'm going to recommend it anyway. This guy, there's great videos out there. There's people who are really good who just have all kinds of advice for people who do YouTube stuff. And it's not, it's very accessible. This guy, Nick Nimmin, does a really good job. Nick Nimmin, you can watch his videos. No, they're not paying me to mention them or anything, but they don't know who I am. But Nick Nimmin does a really good job. Video Influencers is really good. I like them. Video Influencers. They got 2 guys there. This guy has his own channel too on the left. He's also Think Media. Think Media is one of the video Think Media. That guy. And then, I really like is what's his name? I was watching his video today. I have to look it up. There's one more. His name is Roberto Blake. Roberto Blake is very good too. And it's just like basic YouTube stuff. Everything from like how to set up your channel, what to do for titles, or what kind of content to do, or how some of them have equipment videos, how to edit, tips for making videos, tips, just stuff I never thought about and I should have been thinking about, but I just started. But what my favorite video, I've talked about it before, but it's this one. It's Roberto Blake, 100 Crappy Videos. This is the one I most recommend. It's a great video. Make 100 crappy YouTube videos. This video should have millions of views. Make 100 crappy YouTube videos. And he just basically says, if you're a content creator and you want to be a content creator, make 100 just make 100 videos. You're not going to learn how to do it without making videos. Don't worry if they're bad. Do your best. Stop trying to be perfect and talking yourself out of making content. Just make the content. Everybody you watch on YouTube who has all these huge channels and does a great job, they made 100 crappy videos too. It's really good. It's great, and the way he presents it is great. So I highly recommend this video. Make 100 crappy YouTube videos. He says you have my permission to make 100 crappy YouTube videos on your channel so you can get better and figure things out about what you're doing. So it's really good. Very, really good. That's Roberto Blake. Yeah, Biteback says I watched Roberto Blake's video. He was right, just do it. Let's see here. Oh, JR has a suggestion, by the way. JR says, when you start an agenda-free TV stream, start off by telling those watching on replay to skip to the 3-minute point. I see what you're saying, JR. You're saying that the problem is I don't know how the story's going to go, but there is a way, in theory, I could say to people at the start, hey, if you're watching this in the archives, this is a live stream, so you might want to skip ahead or something like that. I don't know. It's an interesting idea, JR, to, at the start of the Agenda Free TV live news coverage, to address people who might be watching in the archives. That's an interesting thought. I hadn't thought of that before. Maybe there's something I could say. Maybe there's something I could say to people to give them a heads up it's a live stream. That's an interesting thought. Very interesting. Hey, thank you, Stacks, for the thumbs up sticker. Thank you, Stacks. I appreciate that. Thank you, Stacks, for the support. Let's see. Did anybody else say? TJ Tampa says, I saw Roberto Blake too. Weekly TV says, I do daily news shows. They are the daily news wrap-up shows. I think they are hard, but when you have nothing else to do that day, it's pure easy. Weekly TV likes the 3-minute idea. Thank you, Weekly TV. Hey, thanks, Silver and Nikon, for giving a shout-out to the moderators. Rurbin, Bridget, Mark Helton, Upstate Dad. Big fan of the moderators, of course. All volunteers. Or Stasi, they do amazing job. Thank you, moderators. Let's see here. Techio says, chop up your agenda-free broadcast into 3 to 4 minute agenda-free bites. So look, something I have thought of doing at Agenda Free TV, the news channel, is I have thought of, like, after the fact, I could take a 3 or 4 minute section out and post it. There's certain sections of certain news streams where there might be a relevant 3 or 4 minutes. The problem is you don't want to flood people with notifications. If people sign up for your channel, and they're already signed up, and they already know you had a live stream on about Story X, they don't really necessarily want to get another notification about Story X, a 3-minute version of that. Now, I know some people would like it, but I'm wary. I really try to minimize the amount of notifications I send out at Agenda Free TV. So I don't want to send out too many. And unfortunately, I don't believe I can just post videos without having people get notifications about them. Because if people sign up for all notifications, they're going to get notified about all the videos. So I've thought about it. I'm sorry. People are asking for Lookner mugs. I haven't got around to making them yet. I should make Lookner mugs. The thing is, I don't want the Lookner mugs to just have my face on it. I don't want people with these mugs. Do you think I want people with a mug with this on it? Hold on a second here. Do you think I want people with a mug with this on it? I don't want people to have a mug with this on it. Why do I want that? Would you want that with your face on it? So the problem is what do I put on the mugs? I'm not saying that you don't want it. I'm not saying I'm not denying that you might want it. I'm saying I don't want you to have it. That's what I'm saying. You might want it, but I don't want people to have it. A mug with my mug, says Linda. Ethel says a mug on a mug. A number of people said they buy it. That's when the channel becomes irredeemably narcissistic. If I put that on a mug. Come on, I'm not going to do that. I just can't do that. I just can't make a mug with that on it. And then what else do I put on it? Like the name Lookner? I could put the name Lookner on it, I guess. Put a picture of me with a Santa hat on the mug. People are saying they want it. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I don't really think I want a mug with my face on it. The problem is people can just make them themselves if they want. It seems like a bad idea. How about the Look Nerd Club? I definitely don't want it to say Look Nerd. Oh my God. There we go. We'll see. I don't know. It just seems like a lot. You guys would not want your face on a mug like that. You really would not want that. Come on. Dr. Memes said I would buy 500. Dr. Memes, if you send me the money for 500 mugs, I will make the mugs. If somebody wants to buy 500 in advance and send me the money for it, I will have the mugs made up. I would do that. Nosy Rosie says, are you alone on Christmas Day? Wow, Nosy Rosie. Here we all are having a good time and you got to bring everything down. How much would 500 mugs cost? Kenneth says. Probably be, like $7,500. If somebody wants to send me $7,500 as a reserve order for 500 mugs, I'll make the mugs up. Oh my, yeah, it's exactly. Hijinks says he's not alone, he has us. How long have we been on the air for? Oh my gosh, over 2 hours for this stream. What have we talked about in this stream? We were supposed to be talking about Christmas. We haven't talked about Christmas at all. I'm lucky no breaking news happened. Has breaking news happened? See, Brandon says this. Brandon says you could edit out chunks of your live news broadcasts into smaller 3 to 4 minute videos into a new channel podcast. Do this. Agenda-free bites or something. Just put in timestamps on interesting parts of your live feed for people to watch later. That's interesting. The idea would be, I don't know. I don't know. Again, usually on our live streams, I don't summarize everything in 3 minutes. So it's a thought. It's a thought. I think the thing, if I had enough time, if I had way more time in my life, probably the best thing would be when I finish a live stream covering news, I would just record a 3-minute summary of it. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much. It's an interesting suggestion though. Oh, yes. Julie Graves says, can we get an Amazon associate items purchase update, please? Oh, so yes, Julie. A stream I'm going to do. Thank you, Julie, for your support. A stream I'm going to do is this is coming up. We're going to do this maybe this week. Maybe this week I'll do this because I definitely want to do it. Where is it here? Hang on. Hang on a second here. Hang on 1 second. Hang on, folks. All right. I want to do, where is this link? It's right here. Yeah, so I'm in the Amazon Associates program along with lots of other people. And that's Amazon Associates right there. And what it is like if I talk about a product on the air, I'll post a link to it. I might say like, hey, I'm using this microphone or I'm using these microfiber cloths. And then people can click on the link and if they buy the product, I get a cut of it. But also the way it works on Amazon is if you click on the link and the way it works at Amazon Associates is I can recommend a product and I put a link or I can talk about a product and I can put a link in the discussion, in the description. And then if people click on the link, but then they buy something else on Amazon in the next 24 hours, I get a cut of that too. And then Amazon actually sends me a list of everything everybody bought that I got a cut for. So most of the stuff that people buy that I get a little cut for, most of the stuff people buy is stuff that I never talked about and I've never even heard of. Very weird items that I didn't even know, like I don't even know what the stuff even is. So I'm going to do a stream. I think it's going to be called What You Buy on Amazon or something like that, where all I do is go through what you guys have bought on Amazon. The problem is knowing that you guys are doing that, somebody's going to buy like jokey stuff. Like somebody bought a book with a dirty name. So I'm not going to talk about that. So if I think somebody did it like just to like have it on the list, I'm not going to show it. But there are a number of items that people genuinely purchased I've never heard of these things. So we're going to do a stream where I literally just show the things that you have bought on Amazon within 24 hours of clicking on one of my links, and we'll talk about them. One of the things people have bought a lot, not as a joke, is breathable women's panties from Fruit of the Loom. And Scentsy melts. Exactly. So we're going to do that. We're definitely going to do that. Okay, now. So that's an update. That'll be coming probably, what day is it? Yeah, we'll probably do that in the next week. Steve Matthews doesn't want me to change a thing about both channels. I'm sure a lot of people would like me to change a lot of things about this channel. This channel is what it is. I don't even know what this channel is. Silver Nikon says, will I ever do like comedy stuff? Yeah, I've done that on this channel before. I'm planning on doing more. So I don't know. This channel is just like whatever I feel like channel. Also, anytime I do a live stream and anyone watches, I'm just befuddled. But somebody watches. I think people are just want live content, and they come to this for 5 minutes and they're like, well, that didn't work out for me. It's been kind of a slow news day today, though. So, but you never, things. The news is weird, it's slow for a while, and then crazy stuff happens. And hey, and also it's going to be very busy on Agenda Free TV because the election's coming up. So there's going to be a lot of that stuff going on. And I'm trying to think. We're going to do a stream coming up where I try the, I showed this yesterday, but these things, people have bought me some stuff that they want me to try. So this thing, mid-size illumination fragrance warmer. Whatever the heck that is. Fragrance warmer. And then we got these things. Mixer melts. Pineapple crush. This looks like it's marijuana. Doesn't it? Pineapple crush. Doesn't that seem like it's marijuana related? Anyways. So we'll do I'm waiting to get the other boxes. I mentioned this yesterday. I'm waiting to get the other boxes people are sending me. We'll do a stream where I try this stuff out. So there. Done. The pineapple crush must be pot related. That's going to be weird. And then some of the viewers earlier in this stream, in case you missed it. Oh, Joanna sent me one of those. One of our mods sent me one of those, and Misha sent the other. Somebody, and then people supposedly are sending me an air fryer, whatever that is. All right. Is there anything we didn't cover in this stream? It's amazing. I don't even know what we've been doing. I don't even know what we're doing on the air when we do these streams. Hey, I'm going to work out tonight. That's exciting, right? If I can get all my crap done. I got this. I got to get this recommendation done for this student that was in my class 4 years ago. I got to get it done. He's a great dude, and it's just, this thing is hanging over my head, and I got to get it done. I can't do a shitty job on it, so I actually am trying to make the essay I write about him nice. But it's one of these things, it won't even take that much time. It's hanging over my head. When you work for yourself, one good thing about working for yourself is you assign your own tasks and you get spoiled. And it's never the case that someone else is saying you need to do something and then you have to do it. So like there's plenty of stuff I have to do when I work for myself, but it's stuff that I want, like it's from my own channel. So there's a bunch of stuff I've written down that I have to do for the channels, but I'm telling myself to do it. No one told me to do it. I'm telling myself. But I'm so not used to having a thing where it's like, you need to do this thing. That's not really related to the other stuff. And it's like, oh no, it's the worst. I'm so not used to it. I'm such a baby. I'm a big baby. Also, any day I don't get enough sleep, but I know I can sleep later if I want to. I always know I can, which is good. But I make myself get up. But if there's like an odd day, like if I have a doctor's appointment or something like that, even if I have to get up at like 11:30 or something, it's like, oh, I hate this. Oh, this sucks. Because I'm so spoiled now. I'm basically unemployable by anybody else now. Absolutely unemployable. Spider Lady says, I dislike writing them. I've had to a couple times. One time I regret they turned out to be blanky blank. The problem is, the particular problem with this one is this guy is a good guy, but the problem was the class was 4 years ago. So I remember some stuff about him, but it's just like, it'd be, if he had asked me to do it a month after, then it'd be a lot easier. Oh, but I was mentioning, let me give you I want to give you a live update. Live update. Ready? Live update. Hold on. Live update coming up. Hang on. Okay, what I've been doing on my workouts, I have been going through, I want to give you an update. I have been going through, I got Disney Plus, I got rid of Netflix and got Disney Plus, and I've been going through and watching the Marvel movies in order, in chronological order. Because I had never seen the Marvel movies, really, maybe like one of them, and I felt like culturally illiterate. So I've been going through and I've now watched these all in order. I've watched Captain America, the First Avenger, done. Captain Marvel, done. Iron Man, done. Iron Man 2, done. Incredible Hulk. I actually had to pay $3.99 for this because it's not on Disney Plus yet. And I was going to skip it because I was like, I don't want to bother paying $3.99. But I started watching Avengers and then I was like, oh, but I got to figure out who the Hulk is. So I did pay $3.99 to watch a Hulk. It was good. I'm glad I did before Avengers. Then watched Avengers. I am now on Iron Man 3. I got to say, I'm not a big superhero movie guy at all, but these are generally well done. And I got to say, I really liked with Avengers, if you watch Avengers, like you benefit so much from having seen all the movies before it. Like they really did make it, and they really did assume you know who the characters are. It's not often that you see a movie made that that you're expected to have seen 6 other movies before it, but that's what Avengers is, because it's about the characters from the other movies with the same actors in it. It was very neat. I mean, when do you see that these days? When do you see 6 movies made and then the 7th one has all the characters in it? So it's again, I am not a super hero movie guy. I'm not really into major studio movies that much. Avengers I thought was quite enjoyable just because a big reason I thought it was so enjoyable is because it referred to all the stuff from the first 6 movies. I wonder if anybody agrees with me. I think I've lost the chat room again. They're just talking amongst themselves. Kenneth Colton says Avengers 2012 was the best comic book film of all time. You know, I wonder, I haven't, since I watched Avengers, and I thought it was quite good, I haven't even looked at reviews for it. I wonder what it has on Metacritic. Avengers Metacritic. Look, I do not like big studio movies I tend to not like. I thought Avengers was really good, yet it only got 69. The Avengers only got, did people reviewing it, had they watched all the movies before it? Because your experience watching the Avengers will be just vastly different if you have seen all the other movies or not. It's just, I mean, it's almost like not worth watching if you haven't seen the movies before. It's only got a 69. I'm stunned. Let's see here. I guess we don't have that many Marvel fans in our audience. Because not many people are talking about the Marvel movies. Kenneth says Marvel is great. Again, they've won me over. I was not going to be won over. Oh, by the way, our viewer, who said this? Somebody said something about being retired. I don't even know where it is. One of our viewers said, I've retired and I have no patience for doing anything either. Anyways, a viewer, Silver Niken, wanted to know any update about that road thingy. Silver Niken, you have not been paying attention to the channel. You should go to the Agenda Free you should go to Lookner channel and watch it right here. Major road plates developments. See, it's all right there. You know, if you're just watching this, if you're just joining this channel for the first time tonight, if you're just discovering this channel and you tuned in for a Christmas live stream and you're not getting any Christmas discussion. You should also be aware that we also cover things like on this channel like, where is it here? Where are all our videos? What are some of the ones I want to highlight? I cook stir fry on the air. We also have a video where I clean my apartment live. So this is the kind of content you're missing on this channel. Lewis says, I prefer Marvel over DC, but Chris Nolan's Batman movies were better. I've never watched them. I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, Biteback says, we fixed the entire road thing. Oh, I haven't watched Mandalorian yet. I don't know if I'm going to watch that. I kind of want to see Baby Yoda. Gosh, this stream has gotten... How long is the stream? All right, we'll go a little longer, and then I'm going to go eat something and work out. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's almost 11 o'clock. Guys, it's getting late. If you don't want to miss a live stream like this, or you don't want to miss me doing... Look, me cleaning my apartment, a stream like that, I didn't know I was going to clean my apartment and do a live stream. I just did it. So if you don't want to miss me cleaning my apartment live or something similar, you got to subscribe. What can I say? Subscribe and hit the notifications bell and choose all notifications. Otherwise, I can't help you. Oh, I will say, though, I didn't mention this. On Lookner channel, there is Lookner channel on Twitter. We do have a Twitter notifications channel. Look, right there. Notifications here for Lookner channel. And there's also a Discord, a message board where people who watch the channel, they talk in between broadcasts. And if you sign up for that, you get notifications. And then the mods can post the Discord link. Jay Marie says, I missed most of the haircut stream. I need to watch it. All right, we're going to do. We're getting towards the end of the stream. We're getting to the end, guys. We're getting to the end. If you have anything to say it now. If you have anything to say it now, guys. Say it now. I think I might wear the Santa hat on every single Lookner live vlog from now on because I like it so much. CJ, stop posting the same thing. CJ just keeps posting the same message over and over. You know, what can I say? Feels like the end of the stream, doesn't it? There you go. I think it is. Hey, thanks Linda Belk for posting for the Discord address. Thanks all the moderators. Linda Belk, Upstate Dad, Bridget, Rurbin. See, this is the kind of stream. This is a stream that alienates possible new viewers. Somebody discovers this stream after the fact and they try to watch it. Oh, are they going to want to come to this channel again? No. They won't even realize it was a live stream. I mean, it does say live stream in the title, but you know. Oh, Silver Niken subscribed. Thank you, Silver Niken. That's good. Silver Niken is the exception. News Unit says this is a terrible stream. End it now. That's the correct response. So there you go. New hat every month. Kristen Murray wants me to get a new hat. Memogram likes the stream. Okay, good. Nice. Oh, thanks, Linda Belk, for messing. We do have a P.O. box address. Hey, also, thanks to the people who donated, because, again, I do this and Agenda Free TV. I do those channels both. I do those full-time, those channels. When I'm not covering news at Agenda Free TV, I'm usually right here talking about a frying pan for half an hour. So if you like the broadcast and you want to support my venture of doing this content, you can donate by going to the YouTube chat room or go to lookner.net, the secret donation address of lookner.net. But I do really appreciate the donations. Thank you guys. It's much appreciated, and it's what lets me do the channels. I could see making a Lookner pop socket, because I have an agenda-free TV one. I don't mind the idea of a Lookner pop socket. That might be something. For a moment, I was doing this, and I was holding it so that I couldn't see this. When I was doing it this way, for a moment, I thought I was wearing like a Thomas Jefferson wig. I was like, why am I wearing a Thomas Jefferson wig? See, doesn't it look like right now I'm wearing a Thomas Jefferson wig? See, the thing is, here's the thing. I'm going to give you a little YouTube secret here. This is my version of YouTube analysis. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm going to tell you this. Here's the thing. YouTube, there's so many creators on YouTube doing all this good content, so it's very hard to stand out. But the thing is, apparently there's not many people doing live streaming. So I benefit from the fact that there's such a need for live content. I feel like in a year when there's more live content, I won't be able to do these streams anymore because no one will watch them anymore. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that there's a lack of live content with these streams. I'm taking advantage of the fact that demand far outweighs supply. All right, guys, look. It's been 2 hours and a half. I think it's time. It's time, right? It's time to end it. Time to end the stream. So I appreciate you joining. And I certainly, hey, I'll be watching the news tonight. If there's big breaking news, I'll head out to Agenda Free TV. I'll cover some Agenda Free TV news if there's big breaking news. I'm going to work out. I'm going to check on my rice. I have this. The rice has been sitting in the rice maker, my aroma rice maker. I showed you that before. The link is in the description. But I have my rice maker. Hold on, I'll show it to you. I had just made some rice before I came on the air, brown rice. It's sitting in this rice maker. It's been on the keep warm setting for like 3 hours. I don't know if it's still going to be any good. I mean, how many hours can the rice sit in there and stay warm and stay moist? So that's going to be a big experiment. Should I open up the rice before I get on? Hold on. Should I do a taste test of the rice before I get off the air? I can do that. I can go taste test the rice right now. I can do that right now. What do you think? Maybe I'll bring the rice machine. All right, hold on. I'm going to get the rice machine. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, hang on. This is the rice machine. This has rice in it. This is filled with delightful brown rice that has been sitting in here for 3 hours. Okay. So there, the rice is in here. Hold on, I got to get my plate and my fork. Let me get my plate and my fork. And my salt. Here's a fork. Here's salt. We're going to do a taste test. Rice taste test coming up. The people are gonna be so mad. The people who like the 50 people who left the stream because I said I'm gonna end, and then somebody's gonna call them up later, and when they're at the office at the water cooler tomorrow, and someone says, "Did you see Steve's rice taste test at the end of the stream?" And they'd be like, "What?" They'd be like, "What? He said he was finished." Then other people at the office are gonna laugh at them for not seeing it. All right. I have my salt. I have my plate and fork. All right, so we have the rice machine. I'm gonna open this up. It's gonna be steam's gonna come out. All right, so here's the rice maker. See, there it is. I was not kidding you. It's this one. Look. Had this for 6 years. Yeah, it's gonna. I can't put my face over it when I open it because the steam will come out. All right, are you ready, guys, to open this? I'm gonna move the microphone away a little bit. Are you ready to? I'm gonna open it. Again, it's been in here. It was plugged in before. It's been in here for over 3 hours after having cooked. LJD says 3 hours is too long. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, there's water dripping out. It looks pretty good. Can I do this without making a mess? Let's see. Can I show you without making a mess? Can you see the... Look, see it? It looks pretty good. All right, hang on. I think some of it's stuck to the sides, but it's definitely warm. It's steaming. Hold on, I'm putting some on the plate. Here's the taste test coming up. So I have it on the plate. I put a little salt on it. I like salt on my brown rice. Here we go. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's warm. It's not dry. It's great. It's delightful. 3 hours. Totally fine. 3 hours. Delightful. I'm going to eat the rest of that when we're done. It's great. So there you go. Oh, hold on. I beat you to it, moderators. I beat you to it. Oh, no, Mark Elton beat me. Okay, so anyways, that was the rice. So we found out that the rice can sit, indeed it is true that this rice cooker can keep the rice warm for over 3 hours after it's done. It's actually very good to know. That's good to know because I can make rice early and just keep it in there and it just stays warm. So great. All right, enough. I can't believe it. It's time, guys. It is now time. Even if I want to stay on the air, I'm just seeing this. When I look at you, I'm just seeing rice. So that's my thought right now. So I got to eat the rice. All right, so guys, let me just get things arranged here. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. I really appreciate it. This has been our Christmas Day night live stream. Oh yeah, by the way, It's kind of crazy. I don't know why this is. That rice maker is $29.92. Lewis says, watch the Deadpool movies. All right, so I hope you guys have had a good Christmas day and Christmas Day night. And I'm glad I got to wear my hat again for another stream. And I really appreciate you joining for this live stream. It was fun. It was fun. I got to eat some rice and then work out and then do that awful recommendation thing. Oh, thank you for Christopher Lund. Christopher! Oh, that's very... Christopher, I put the description... Christopher, the rice maker is in the description. Link to Aroma rice cooker is in the description right now, Christopher. If you can click on it. Thank you, Christopher Lund, by the way. Thank you for the donation. That's very kind of you and generous. Thank you, Christopher. But yeah, Christopher said, can you put the link in the description? I have the link to the description to the Santa hat link is in the description. The Aroma rice cooker link is in the description. The Melpo colored lights link is in the description. And the microphone, the blue Yeti Blackout microphone link is in the description. Everything's in the description. Thank you so much, Christopher. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate that, Christopher. Thank you. Thanks for all your support. All right. Thank you, Beauty Bubble. Hey, thanks, guys, for joining. And thank you to the moderators, Upstate Dad, and Rurbin, and Bridget, and Mark Helton. Thanks for moderating, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're wrapping this up. We are wrapping it up. There's only 53 minutes more of Christmas on the East Coast for Kim Jong-un to send his Christmas gift. Thank you, Weekly TV, for watching. Thank you, D. Buzek. Thanks, Spider Lady. Thank you, Kristen J. Thank you, Kat Buckley. Hey, if you like the stream, feel free to hit the like button. If you don't like the stream, you can hit the dislike button. How's that? I like to see the likes and dislikes. So feel free to hit the like or dislike button to register your feedback. Also, if you want to continue discussion of the many topics we discussed in this stream tonight, the comment section will be opening up right after the video stops. So you can go to the comment section and leave your comments. I will check out the comments later and be responding to some of them. So you can leave comments on the video after. Also, a reminder, the live chat takes a few minutes to show up in the video. So if you try to watch the video right after it ends, live chat won't be there. It takes a few minutes for the live chat to show up. Hey, thanks, LJD. Thanks, Berlinda, for thanking the mods. Thank you, New F-Dog. Wellness Sarah. Sorry you came late. You can go back and watch it. Hey, Carol Reed just showed up. Thanks, Carol Reed, for coming by. She's exhausted from Christmas prep. Linda says 11 more days of Christmas. Lionel says I should put something about New Year's on my hat. That's actually quite interesting. Hey, thank you, Davinia. Thank you, Sharon Sunshine. Thanks, Robin Cherry. Thank you, Nosy Rosie. And thank you, Stephen. And Elizabeth Breward. And Linda and Ruben and all of our moderators. Thank you. And Mark. Oh, Weekly TV says, when are you going to do the 3 a.m. stream? At some point, I will do a 3 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. stream. Thanks, Memo Grand. Thank you, Christopher Lund. James L. says there are 2 Cocos in the chat. Yeah, I got to do a white noise machine review. There's so many streams I have to do. It's just, I'm just too busy. I got to get this recommendation letter done first. I got to do it. All right, guys. What can I say? It's time. It's time. It's just time. It's time to end it. I think like several hundred of the people watching just either fell asleep or left their computers. I don't think there's that many people hanging out. I think most people have actually just left the stream. Crazy M, I'm sorry. I know you just got here. What can I say? If you just got here, go back and watch the stream. Bye, Missy Michelle Sparks. Bye, Fixie Clary. All right, guys. That's it. I'm going to eat my rice. I got a whole thing of rice to eat. The rice isn't going to eat itself. Oh, thank you, Curious Kitty. Thank you, Melissa McQueen. All right, Aquabob. All right, Memo Grand. All right, Cat Buckley. And BK. Linda says, I'm amazed at how long you can talk on the streams. Hey, when you're not really talking about anything, it's easier. All right, that's it. I'm wrapping it up. To the 50 of you who are actively still watching and the hundreds of others who have left their computers or have gone to sleep, thank you so much for joining this live stream. Subscribe to the channel, follow the channel so you know when we're going live. A lot of our streams are live. You're not going to know when unless you subscribe and click the notifications bell and choose all notifications. So subscribe. That is it. Thanks, guys. And I'm going to wrap this up. I got so much stuff to do. I'm so busy. But we'll be doing some more stuff soon. Who knows? There might be big news. Maybe I'll be on Agenda Free TV later tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, mods. Thank you, donors. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, chatters. I will see you guys very, very soon. I still don't have a sign-off phrase. For now, I'll just say I'll see you soon on one of the 2 channels. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. See you soon, guys. Oh, wait. I have to do this. It's supposed to transition. Here it is. See you soon, guys. That's better.